Right now at 5, an Arctic blast bringing frigid temperatures, how cold it'll get and where you can go to get out of it.
And new SNAP benefit barriers going up, what they hope to prevent and how it'll affect recipients.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. We begin tonight with the weather and bitter cold temperatures.
Yeah, here's a live look outside. Temperatures could be dropping below zero overnight. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, certainly they're going to drop below zero, and that's going to be involved the wind chill a little bit colder too. So definitely going to be the coldest temperatures we've seen on record, potentially for tonight, given it's early December. But overall, the temperatures continue to fall today. We're back into the teens, low teens further to the north, upper teens as you go further south. That northwest wind was kind of breezy, but has dropped off. That's the good news. For tonight's lows, we're going to be in the single digits below. To occasionally, there could be a few areas that do get to 10, 11 below zero. This doesn't factor in the wind chill. The good news is we're not going to see strong winds, but wind's good enough. There's your current wind temperatures right now. If we look at the current wind chills, you can see already -11, -13 in Mankato. So we're going to see below wind chills this evening. Definitely something to keep and bundle up. You can see the wind chills getting back down to 10 below, 4 degrees at Eau Claire, and then La Crosse too. We're looking at wind chills getting down to -5 at 10 p.m. and 9. So later on, we'll kind of break down when we're going to warm back up, which is going to be fairly soon, and we do have some more snow chances to talk about too. That all coming up a bit later.
All right, thank you, Greg. And with that winter cold setting in, it's sending more to warming shelters across the region.
So where can people go to get out of the cold? News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine is out there live with the answer. Brooklyn.
Well, it is certainly chilly out here, and these cold temperatures leave many unhoused people wondering where they can go to get warmth. But many La Crosse shelters are saying that there's actually a limited amount of resources. Now, many people go to the Salvation Army for food, coats, and a place to rest, but organizers say it is still not enough to meet that demand.
We have our 64 beds open, but otherwise there are not a lot of other places that people can go to be warm.
The need is always there, but it's more visible as people are trying to camp around our building, around other locations, trying to find shelter and heat.
The Salvation Army is working with La Crosse County to add 18 more beds to their facility. Staff says it will help, but they will likely have to turn away hundreds of people. Now, to help with this influx of people during these temperatures, shelters say that donations and volunteer are more helpful than ever. If you would like to help out, you can go to our website, News 8000, for a link to donate. Live in La Crosse, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Brooklyn. And don't forget, use our First Warn Weather app to track weather conditions on your block. You can get it at the App Store or on Google Play.
Well, cold temps mean icy sidewalks that can cause people to fall and hurt themselves. Removing snow and ice from sidewalks after storms can reduce slickness. Health officials say rubber boots and walking slowly like a penguin can also help keep you from falling.
Are always a concern, but definitely the snowy, icy conditions lead to more falls, and this can be especially concerning with our older adult population.
Hills and Beck also encouraged older adults to dress warmly and bring their phone even on a short walk outside.
Campbell leaders are hearing from residents tonight as they consider what comes next for the town.
News 8 Now's Jadius McGee joins us live in Campbell with what's at stake. Jadius.
The town of Campbell is taking another step tonight at its effort to becoming an official village. Residents are gathering for a public hearing on Campbell's incorporation proposal. A La Crosse judge approved the town's petition earlier this year, sending it to the State Incorporation Review Board. Becoming a village will lock in Campbell's borders, stabilize its tax base, and help support plans for a new water system. Public input from this hearing will be part of the review before the proposal can move to a referendum. Now, that public hearing is happening here tonight until 7 p.m. Reporting in Campbell, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Jadius. The Weber Group is seeking approval to transfer ownership of the Charmant Hotel. The building was bought in 2012 with the Charmant opening in 2015. Before that, it was a candy factory built in 1898. We asked city officials what a transfer would mean for the future of the historic building.
There's no fiscal impact to the city. There's no change in development agreement, so no one will be hurt by this. And that's important for the taxpayers to understand, and it's very important for downtown La Crosse to understand. But again, that building will stay there.
The city's Finance and Personnel Committee will vote on the measure tomorrow.
Well, it happens in 5 days and could have a massive impact on Wisconsin SNAP users.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk joins us to explain tonight. Grace.
The USDA says 21 states, including Wisconsin, could lose SNAP funding if they don't share program data with the government by the end of the week. The Trump administration wants to crack down on SNAP benefit fraud.
We've found 186,000 dead people's Social Security numbers being used, 500,000 people receiving benefits more than twice.
In February, the USDA asked states to hand over SNAP recipient data, including names and immigration status. USDA Secretary Brooke Rowland says states that refuse to share data won't receive funding for SNAP.
As of next week, we have begun and will begin to stop moving federal funds into those states until they comply and they tell us and allow us to partner with them to root out this fraud.
Last week, the USDA sent a letter to Governor Tony Evers asking the state to hand over the data. If state officials don't send the information by December 8th, funding used to run Wisconsin's food share program could run dry.
We're already dealing with the backlash from the shutdown not too long ago.
During the government shutdown, SNAP payments were delayed for more than 700,000 Wisconsinites. Fortner says funding disruptions could hit families even harder this time with the holidays right around the corner.
Do we pay the heat bill? Do we get our medications? Are we going to have food on the table at Christmas time when folks are already struggling and families are already struggling? This is just one thing they don't need to worry about.
The USDA says they only plan to withhold money used to run the program. This means money loaded on Quest cards is safe. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. Happening around the state, Wisconsin Supreme Court will hear a lawsuit challenging immigration enforcement practices. The suit questions whether local law enforcement can comply with federal immigration detainers. Those detainers would allow a person to be held longer than usual, so ICE could take them into custody. More than 1 million bags of cheese sold at major retailers are being recalled. The FDA says they may contain metal fragments. The products were manufactured by Great Lakes Cheese Company and are sold at Walmart, Aldi, and Target. Bags were sold in 31 states, including Wisconsin and Minnesota.
It's that time of year. The News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing returns Friday.
The annual campaign partners with local organizations to collect food, money, and toys. Those will be donated to the Hunger Task Force, Salvation Army, and Toys for Tots.
We are trying to, as a food bank, supply the food pantries and meal sites around the area, and they're seeing an increase in need. Folks are, struggling right now with utility bills, paying rent, and wondering what they're going to do for their families for the holidays.
We'll have live coverage in all of our shows Friday starting at 6 a.m.
Still to come, President Trump proposes rollbacks to fuel economy standards, how he says it will cut costs.
Plus, the officer involved in the death of George Floyd seeks a new trial.
Tomorrow morning, we're looking at colder air coming in. An Arctic blast moves in. The first warm weather team is now going to be tracking this Arctic air all the way to the evening for tomorrow as it continues all the way into your forecast. Please be safe, and we'll see you at 5.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
So the Medicare open enrollment is happening now through December 7th. But if your plan has been canceled, don't worry, you have till December 31st to change your plan. At Strive Medicare, we bring over 40 years of experience working with Medicare plans. Let our trusted local team guide you to the coverage you deserve.
We came to Strive Medicare and everything was taken care of.
We're conveniently located inside the Social Security building in downtown La Crosse. Call Strive Medicare today. We're here to help every step of the way.
Finish your home updates this holiday season with help from Menards. When you're looking for new appliances, Menards is the place to shop. You'll find a great selection, the best prices, and great brands that are ready to take home today. Whether it's for a laundry room or kitchen, big or small, you'll be sure to find an appliance that fits your lifestyle. Save over $350 on this stainless steel built-in dishwasher.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, our warehouses are overflowing with items ready for delivery. Bedrooms, sofas, kitchen and dining, it's all in stock. On top of sale prices, if it's in our warehouse, you can take an extra $100 off items over $1,000, $200 off items over $3,000, or $300 off items over $6,000. If it's in stock, save even more. But these discounts won't last. Shop Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, voted your favorite furniture store.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Derek Chauvin wants a new trial. He was found guilty of murdering George Floyd. He's served 5 years of a 22.5-year sentence. His attorneys allege an expert witness gave false testimony and misconduct by prosecutors.
The Trump administration is proposing a significant rollback of fuel economy standards,
moving away from mandates for electrical vehicles that he says hurt the auto industry and angering environmentalists. Erica Brown reports from the White House.
Flanked by auto executives in the Oval Office Wednesday, President Trump announced plans to roll back fuel economy standards, saying it will reduce upfront vehicle costs by at least $1,000.
We're making it easier for every family to afford high-quality cars.
The new proposal would lower fuel economy requirements from more than 50 miles per gallon to 34.5 miles per gallon by 2031.
These policies forced automakers to build cars using expensive technologies that drove up costs, drove up prices, and made the car much worse.
Former President Biden had put the higher standards in place, also signing an executive order to make half of all new vehicles sold in the U.S. electric by 2030, arguing they save money for Americans in the long run and reduce pollution.
Mr. Trump is taking a wrecking ball to the biggest single step any nation has ever taken to cut global warming pollution, cut oil use, and save consumers money at the gas pump.
President Trump says he's bringing the automobile business back.
After falling by 5% under Biden, U.S. auto production has surged by 10% so far this year.
This is the latest step by the Trump administration to roll back Biden administration policies related to electric vehicles and environmental policy. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act President Trump signed in July ended tax credits for electric vehicles. That same month, his administration eliminated fines for automakers that did not comply with the federal fuel economy standards. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Yesterday, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth faced questioning over a second strike of a suspected drug boat, which killed the survivors of the first one. Western Wisconsin Congressman Derek Van Orden is defending the second strike.
As long as there's part of that vessel, it was a viable, lawfully targeted enemy combatant vessel. That is a terrorist. Those folks have been designated as terrorists by the State Department, and they're viable targets.
The Senate plans to meet with the admiral in charge amid bipartisan concern the second strike was a war crime.
Costco is suing the Trump administration over tariffs. It says the tariffs are unlawful and they're making it difficult to keep prices down. Experts say companies could get some refunds if the Supreme Court rules the tariffs are illegal.
YouTube has launched a year-end recap feature. It'll be a compilation of your watch history for 2025. You'll also be able to share your list with others. The concept is similar to Apple Music Replay and Spotify Wrapped. It rolls out worldwide this week. We will have more news ahead.
But first,
definitely go bitter cold for the next 24 hours, but then we got milder and more snow chances for Friday and throughout the weekend. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse delivers everything your business needs, from cleaning supplies to appliances. Get what you need when you need it. Set up your business account today and let Ace of La Crosse do the heavy lifting.
where do couch potatoes go for the most comfortable couches? Wesco and Sparta.
These cushions like clouds. I haven't moved in hours. Spilled salsa? No problem. Wipes right up. Perfect for an afternoon nap or two. Built-in USB charger? I never have to leave.
All right, couch potatoes. Store's closing.
Say goodbye to 2025 and take 25% off furniture and mattresses.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, come on.
It's not too early for Carpets to Go to talk about a holiday flooring sale, because you'll want that flooring in and ready to impress for holiday entertaining. Laminate flooring starts at just $3.49 a square foot. Snap together luxury vinyl tiles starting at $5.25 a square foot. Your carpet remnant purchase comes with a free 8-pound pad. Ask about 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Get your home ready for the holidays with a little help from Carpets to Go during the holiday sale going on now in Onalaska.
Does your home have a crawl space? When cold weather arrives, that can mean cold floors, frozen pipes, and higher energy bills. Protect your family and keep the cold air out this winter with expert crawl space sealing by American Waterworks. Sealing keeps your crawl space clean, protects pipes, and insulates your home, so floors are warmer and energy bills are lower. A sealed crawl space means a nicer home. Don't wait. Call American Waterworks today.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls brings you a kickin' country Christmas with Mason-Dixon Line. A family-friendly Christmas spectacular with Mason-Dixon Line Live. Friday, December 19th. Tickets just $25 with $10 in free rewards play. A kickin' country Christmas Friday, December 19th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Enjoy the show and stay the night. Book a room at our hotel and ask for the $25 will get you $50 rewards play casino package. Limit 2 offers per room per day.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse is the helpful place with the products your business needs when you need it. We service businesses of all sizes. Ask about volume discounts. Contact Jim to set up your service account today.
Happy holidays from News 8 Now.
All right, wind chills we're going to have tonight, too. The good news is the winds are going to die off overnight. So we're going to see winds maybe 5 to 10, enough to create a wind chill, but not to drop it too far. So we're really going to barely touch probably 20 below. There could be a few areas that get into the 20 to 25, but I think most areas will stay above that, and that's where you could see some frostbite. We're not going to see any of this quite wind chill yet. We still got January to come, so that some of these we might see later on. To get a wind chill advisory or a cold advisory, you need to get to that 25 below or colder wind chill or temp. We're not going to quite see that yet. Now, the wind chills overnight are going to be cold. Even this evening, we're already start seeing below zero wind chills at some locations. That'll continue too, because the winds are really the strongest right now during the evening hours. So we could see areas get 10 to 15 below, and then waking up tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., you could see a few areas you can see there approaching minus 20, temperatures in the single digits to teens. So definitely the coldest we've seen so far. Bundle up, obviously, as we go throughout the day. The day is not going to see much improvement. We are going to get into the single digits. The winds are going to start turning around from the south, and you would think that would bring warmer conditions. Unfortunately, those winds are coming over a snowpack, and they're going to create more wind chill because they're going to increase in the afternoon. So our wind chill actually may go down a little bit late afternoon and evening. We're still in the negatives here, almost negative 10. In fact, we will probably see some negative teens Thursday evening, even though our temperatures are going to be kind of steady or slowly rising just because that wind's going to start picking up because we have a system that'll be approaching. So these wind chills actually overnight Friday are still going to be below zero as you wake up potentially by Friday. Although at this point, our temperatures are going to be into the teens, almost above zero. So it gives you an idea we're going to have some stronger winds going in Thursday night. Here's your low temperatures, single digits. We could see a few areas of the coldest spots that get into the teens below zero. As we look at tomorrow's high temperatures, not much improvement, 13 to 14 in the afternoon. The good news is these temperatures are going to be almost the low going into Friday morning because we're going to start rising or be steady over Thursday night. So that's the positive news. Now for record lows, Well, we got a few odd days here where the records are in the single digits for La Crosse and just in the low teens for Eau Claire. So we're going to get close. We'll see if we can hit that. Today's record is -14, so it's a little bit odd to see these in the single digits, but it is going to be potentially record cold as we go throughout. As you look at the wind speeds, as I mentioned, this evening they're 10 to 15. Overnight they kind of get below about 5, so almost calm conditions, light and variable for the morning, but that's still enough to give you some wind chill. And then they pick up out of the south, as I mentioned, right there in the afternoon, 10 to 15 miles per hour as we go through Thursday afternoon and evening. So that will create some wind chill all the way through Thursday night as these winds pick up. And that's the reason why is because we got a warm front that'll be coming. So there's your highs Friday. Behind that warm front, we're actually going to get the mid to upper 20s. It's going to be quite nice. That does come with a threat of snow. Here's the warm front coming through Thursday night. That's why the winds turn around from the south and we warm up, rise our temperatures to the teens. And then that cold front kind of sags south Friday, gives us an opportunity for some light snow, not significant accumulation. It will be light accumulation, but we will see some snow potentially through Friday evening. And then we're going to get a little colder behind that cold front. And then another opportunity, that's really the theme for this forecast, a lot of opportunities for light snow. Saturday night and early Sunday, there's one opportunity, and next week we have more opportunities. But by middle of next week, we are approaching average temperatures, which is the low 30s or mid 30s, depending on location, with more snow. So we got to get through tomorrow. We'll see some improvement for the weekend. We come back down, and then next week, we might hit freezing.
But you're saying it's a week full of opportunities.
Opportunities for
maybe
a lot of light
the most amount of
snow.
opportunities he's ever said in a
so
forecast.
many opportunities.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for a lot of light low snow.
All right. Thank you, Craig. Still to come, it's a winter tradition unlike any other.
The new features at this year's Minnesota's Ice Castles. Up next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
I really enjoy hiking. I like exploring new places, trying new things. Coming to this area, I didn't really know what to expect, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like you get to know people here and you can start to build some trust. And you're dealing with people's finances, you're dealing with people's lives. It's a position that can have a lot of personal responsibility. So I think the idea of building that with people and knowing that people trust me to do what's best for them, that's a really good feeling.
Hark Bank, small bank, big on our community.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday Extended event. Now through Wednesday, shop extended Black Friday savings store-wide, up to 50% off or more while supplies last. Like Peak Premium Antifreeze and Coolants, just 99 cents a gallon after rebate. Over half off these Farberware knife block sets. This Avanti brand microwave is over half off. And get a half-price Mobil 1 oil filter when you buy this 5-quart jug of motor oil, $6 off. Don't miss extended Black Friday deals only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Well, the Minnesota Ice Castles are back.
Yeah, the structure in St. Paul is 20 feet tall. The castles will be on display at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds in early January. This attraction features ice slides, tunnels, caves, and 10,000 icicles.
There's going to be a little bar. We're implementing a lot more snow this year, so there'll be snow caverns, and should be a lot of fun.
And tickets are now on sale.
Well, that looks like lots of fun. I've never been to an ice castle before, but it looks like they do it well.
It sure looks that way. I wonder what tickets cost, though, to enjoy ice.
Ooh, let me guess. 25?
Yeah, not too expensive.
20? Yeah, just to enjoy ice. Maybe 15. Good point. Yep, you're right. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
You're thinking about new windows and doors.
I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Board Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Plantar fasciitis feels like pointed, sharp pain. It just hurts all the time. It feels like your foot is squeezing on itself. When I drove past the Good Feet store, I thought, I'm gonna stop in. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet that were personally fitted just for me. Then it was like, okay, this is something special. These make a difference.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Toma Health's hospice and palliative care supports our community with compassionate care.
Our town Toma is an assisted living facility that focuses on memory care and assisted living. We like working with hospice and palliative care through Toma Health.
Some of the services that we provide are palliative care. Nurse practitioners make regular visits with the staff and family.
Since we have been working with hospice and palliative care, it's only gotten better every day.
Toma Health offers compassionate hospice and palliative care for our community.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy.
When you need a truck to get you from the job site
to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram
or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Well, there's your overnight lows, barely cold. We'll have single digits below zero. Some areas could get into the teens below zero. Wind chills 15, potentially maybe minus 20 as you wake up. We do get mild by Friday, but more snow comes Friday and more snow potentially Saturday and throughout next week. But none of those snow events are too significant too. So
okay, but lots of opportunities
just
to bundle up. Put your mitts on, all the things. Thanks for joining us at 5.
See you at 6.